Oh, genealogy gone berserk. I am Lance, your friend, and this is bad business. Oh, mercy. As of today, I've been sick for a solid week. And usually, copious amounts of snot indicate that I'm getting better. But I have a sore throat now, which is usually the first sign. So I don't know if I've been reinfected or what. Oh my God, I feel like shit. It's a shitty fucking night. Oh. Found out somebody that I was sort of friends with may possibly be a right-winger. Pretty depressing, isn't it? I don't know. Many people see politics or one's political inclinations as being, a matter of taste, and therefore nothing to get too heated about. But when one sees the other side, the political opposition, as the embodiment of evil or the promoter of evil or anti-progressive ideas, then it's hard to just take it easy and see both sides and keep an open mind. I'm not going to keep an open mind when it comes to things that I think are anti-human, anti-world brotherhood, if you want to use that phrase. Oh, I did a rehearsal on the way into work tonight, and it was so good. I thought, you really should have recorded that one. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll do fine. Oh my God, I feel like shit every day for the last 7 days. Especially when I'm at work, it's been misery. This sore throat thing just came on in the last hour or so. Oh goodness. Well, I have happy news. I am going to be ordering the Doobie Brothers 1978 album, Minute by Minute, for the low, low price of $7 used through Amazon. Something about that record, something about the way that it sounds reminds me of that time period. It's odd because I have no direct memory of that music. I'm trying to think of songs that I do remember being popular at that time. For some reason, I remember Rock the Boat, Don't Tip the Boat Over. And I can't think of anything else right off the bat. Oh, my throat hurts. Whoops. Need to pay attention to the damn road. I'm so relieved that this week is over, this month is over, this year is over. Oh shit, I meant to take 2 ibuprofen. I don't know if I can do that and drive and record at the same time. But we will see what we can manage. The key here is to not hit anybody. not wreck the car. That's the main thing to bear in mind. See if I can reach around in this bag and find my... There it is. Yes. Okay, hold tight. Alright. We're back in action. I hate to be pulled over by the cops for swerving. Oh, fuck. My shoulder hurts now. My wife takes Tylenol, or I guess just Tylenol, every day. I don't know how you can do that. I guess it's the same as having a drink every day. My wife and I have started rewatching the Bosch series starring Titus Welliver, and like third episode maybe, this guy is spewing sewage on my car. It's a dump truck and it's spewing shit out the back. I got droplets of sewage on my, not sewage, but garbage water on my windshield. Anyway, like third episode, maybe third, something like that. Detective Bosch has a little fling with this redhead, and she's naked from behind. She stands up to look out the window. Oh, glorious. Oh my goodness. What? Is it raining? Maybe it's raining, because now I've got more droplets. As Hugh Downs used to say, a fine veil of mist. Is he still alive? I don't know. He and Barbara Walters used to host 2020 on ABC. It's ABC's answer to 60 Minutes. Oh, that fucking moron John Stossel used to be on there with his anti-consumerist, not anti-regulation bullshit. Pro-consumerist, anti-consumer. I used to watch 60 Minutes until it dawned on me that they really didn't care which side of a news story you took, as long as you got an emotional reaction from watching the article, the piece. Get you riled up to watch more. Kind of like wrestling. My sister and I used to watch wrestling on Saturday afternoon. It wasn't really afternoon, it was more like around noon, after the cartoons were over. And it wasn't, back in those days, it wasn't, the thing it is today. It was like a gymnasium in North Carolina. And Ric Flair would be on there. And Blackjack Mulligan, he scared me. I thought he was a scary dude. All that crap back then. See, that's the bad side of the late 70s. That's the stuff I don't really want to relive. What I want to relive is the stuff that I really didn't pay attention to that much. Like I don't know, bell-bottom pantsuits and macrame wall hangings and ferns in the elementary school office. During that whole shit storm in third grade, my last year at public school, my mother was trying to I don't know. She's trying to get something going for me, trying to get, I don't know, help maybe is that the right word? Anyway, she went with me to see the principal, who was this big fat dyke, whose name was Clyde. Is a woman whose name was Clyde. Okay? And my mother's trying to make the argument to the principal that I'm very smart, but I'm just misunderstood. So this big fat woman hands me a book and says, "Here, read this out loud. Read something, read this out loud." And my mother said, I don't remember this story, but my mother said it was just some, I can't remember how she describes it. It was something way beyond me, right? And I can't read it. I can't, whatever it is, I failed the task. And the principal snatches it out of my hands and goes, "He's not that smart." Oh dear. But I'd like to take like a week off from work. Oh, the rain's coming down now. Take a week off from work and just soak in, immerse myself in the year 1978. That'd be great. Watch movies from that time, from that year. Like get a big stack of magazines from that year. Listen to music. But it couldn't be just any old music. It would have to be stuff like the Doobie Brothers, something mainstream, like Linda Ronstadt or something. I don't know what the deal is. See, several years ago, I used to have this fantasy, if you could pick a year, time period to go back in time to experience, like for a week, I used to think, go back to like the late 50s, early 60s in New York, and see Miles Davis. I don't know, with the first quintet or the second. I'd rather see the second, but then again, it'd be good to see the first quintet too. But have money to enjoy yourself for a week in New York back in those days. It could be kind of neat. But now, I think it'd be cool to go back to '78, New York City, or hell, anything. Just get out of this Orwellian nightmare that is slowly being drawn about us in today's world. Oh dear. Oh my God. I'm trying to calm down. I want to enjoy myself this weekend, but I got so much to do. So much to do. Got to post the new issue of my online magazine, which is a pain in the ass. It's like 60 pages I got to scan in and then put on the Blogger and Blogspot, whatever the hell it's called, and wait for it to come up and hope that it comes up properly. I can't believe this chick at work might be right wing. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand it. how I don't understand how somebody with a modicum of intelligence and apparently an interest in the arts could be on the side of the Republican Party, which means, of a necessity, being on the side of Trump and on the side of fundamentalist Christianity. I don't get it. I wonder if I'm really sick. I mean, sicker than I think. Next weekend will be a 3-day weekend, and I wish this weekend was the 3-day weekend. God damn it, I feel terrible. I was blowing snot all over the place at work tonight. Oh, God. I'm trying to think. You know, it's like, didn't the Ramones' first album come out in 78? Well, 77, 70, whatever the hell it was. It doesn't matter. And that's not what I'm talking about. Because that's not the general zeitgeist, right? What I don't miss and what I don't want to revisit are the horrible clothes. You remember when people would get dressed up and they'd have those enormous bow ties? What the hell? And ties used to be so wide back then. Watch old clips of Johnny Carson back then. Horrible, horrible. But you know, even that is sort of a throwback to the 40s, because if you look at pictures of people from the 40s, they had wide ties back then. I wonder if this woman at work thinks people like Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert are just contributing to the hostility or something. I remember a long time ago, I used to get Mad Magazine around 1980, 81. I remember there was a letter from a reader, and it said something about it. They were taking issue with something they had done, and it said, "I don't like this political bent to your humor." And, you know, Mad Magazine in the past never stooped to political humor, and it's such a horse shit because, yeah, they did political stuff from the very beginning. I'm so glad Christmas is over. I made it through the entire Christmas season without anybody saying Merry Christmas to me. And I really wasn't inundated with much Christmas shit. the day after Christmas, somebody asked me, did you have a nice Christmas or good Christmas? That was the extent of it. I wonder if my parents and family members are hoping that one day I'll come back to Jesus. Oh, my nose is so clogged up. Oh, God, I'm in such pain. Left wrist, left elbow. Oh, dear me. I hope my kids don't have, I don't know, negative feelings about me. I hope they don't think that I led them astray or gave them bad advice, because that's certainly the way I feel about my parents. I feel my parents just screwed me up bad. But you know, it's only so much blame you can throw around. You have to admit that at least 50% of it is your own fault. But it's a clockwork universe, cause and effect. You acted the way you acted because that's the way you were programmed to act. Given the circumstances, that's what will happen.